Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This is a quick chart of the silver future, silver spot. As you can see, we managed to edge up a little bit higher today. We got up to 30.90 on the futures, and as you can also see, we're having a bit of a problem with pushing up beyond that. We do have a pulse wave confirmation breakout here, which is a good thing if we can hold this momentum. But as I showed you before, the last time we got up here like this, you see here, we collapsed utterly. We're still in jeopardy of doing that again. Okay. As of right now, we still have a few more minutes left of trading, but all things being equal, if we were to stay at the price we're at now, around the 30.71 level, that would leave us with a change up around 12 cents for the day, up 0.39%, with some strong bids going into the close, meaning that we're holding at an upper level. Pulse scan reading is at 42.97, which means that we have the pulse scan is positive because it's trading above the zero signal line, but the pulse scan crossed below the swing VIX, creating a downtrend channel as of today. If we close here, this means that negative momentum has entered the market, so we expect sideways to lower prices within the next 3 to 5 days. Okay, remember that the swing VIX does lead the market anywhere from 3 to 5 days out. The securities price has set a new 14-period high, while the swing VIX is not, and this is a bearish divergence. Okay. Since the last swing VIX signal, silver spot has been unchanged and has ranged from a high of 30.90 to a low of 30.47. We don't have a trend strength reading at this time. We are weak and range bound still. Upside is starting to lose some momentum. One other thing I want to take a look at here is the volatility. We did close below the upper volatility band by 10.55%. Okay. Our 12 to 18 month price target is still $46.54 if the bullish trend can resume. If not, then we're going to be looking at going back down toward trendline support at $23.63. So that's quite a drop from where we are now. It's an $8 drop. So we're in jeopardy of going that way. So we'll have to watch this over the next couple of days and see where it goes. But based on today's price action, we did manage to get a pulse wave breakout here. So we'll see if it can hold or if it's going to reverse from here and fall down. Okay, now switching our focus to gold. Gold is still trading below the Kumo cloud, as you can see here, still hitting some resistance. We have a pulse scan reading of 40.29, which is above the 39 reading of an overbought situation. And because the indicator does lead the market 3 to 5 days out, we're going to wait to see if price action can confirm. But it looks like we are in jeopardy of seeing gold and silver roll over here. So that's something we're going to be looking at. As far as the market trend readings, the uptrend is still intact with prices holding above the trend line support area of 1257.39, but we're only slightly bearish now. We have a warning of a possible bearish retracement. Okay, the Tekkensen has crossed below the Kijkensen as of today. Okay, as of today's price action. So this is an alert. As you can see here, we've now broken below, and there's a high probability now that prices will collapse. Doesn't mean that they will, it just means that whenever we have a situation like that, this is what happens. See how the blue line crossed below the red line? It just bats the prices down, and that's what's starting to show itself as of right now. Not a good thing. Okay? Not a good thing. I repeat, not a good thing for the bullish position. All right. If we get follow through in the price action, then we will head back down toward this support zone down here. of the low 1309 area. Okay, that's a $70 drop from where we are right now. Okay, so that's what we're going to look out for to see what happens. But we are in jeopardy at this point, so we're going to have to watch and see if price action catches up to the swing VIX. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at here now is the new spreadsheet. I want you to take a look at it real quick, just run it down quickly for you. You'll notice that there have been some minor changes. The first thing I want to point out is that under the securities list, and that's this portion right here, the securities list, you're going to note that this is where the securities names and ticker symbols will be, and it's also color coded now. So it lets you know that when you see the brown background with the gold lettering, that's letting you know that's a long and short trade signal that you need to look at. Of course, the traditional blue background with the gold writing is your swing trades. The black background, like here, with your green writing, is a day trade for positive momentum readings. You see the red background with the black lettering, that's a short sell day trade signal. So all these are color coded, and if you just scroll the mouse over the top of the window like this, you'll see the drop down menus come up, which is self-explanatory. Alright, it breaks down each window, telling you what it is and how to use it. Also, don't forget to take a look at the user manual tabs. We have extra tabs down here now also. Let me just pull these over so you can see them. Alright, so here's your we now have an options tab here. Okay, this has options tips on it, and then of course if you want to look at the trend readings for a particular security, there's a trend tab there. Your Ikimoku, Kumo clouds and all that tab is here now. Your alerts tab is here, and also your fundamentals tab is here too. Just real quick, on the fundamentals tab, one thing that you will note is that your long-term trend line resistance support number is given, and also this here, the fundamental analysis econometric model tool. A 1 means that the fundamentals are bullish. Okay, a 0 means that they're bearish. It's just that simple. Okay, and you'll note that oftentimes the fundamentals will not be in sync with the technicals. Also on the main page now, we've added some more columns. You see your this column K right here. This is your entry point. This is your buy trigger. Okay, and then L, M, N, and O are your 4 swing trade signals. Okay, and the P column now is your stop and reverse. Okay, so if you have a signal telling you to do that, this is where you will go to put in your stop and reverse. Here's your trailing stop, your initial stop loss, and there's a note here telling you the rules on how to use that. Likewise, you'll see the bull trend indicator. Okay, this is based off of the Ikimoku charts. All right, taking into consideration the Kumo clouds and all that. Simply put, a 1 means that the momentum is bullish. Okay, you have bullish sentiment in the market. A 0 means bearish. It's just that simple. And then next to that, you have your positive momentum bull trend action. Okay, this is a price action channel. Whenever you see in the videos when we're analyzing the charts and we talk about the price channels, or a downtrend channel, an uptrend channel, that's what this is here. Okay, if it's an uptrend channel, there'll be a 1 here. All right. Conversely, if you just scroll over, this is your negative momentum bear trend price action channel. If it's a downtrend channel, a 1 will be here. Okay, it's just that simple. All right, a 0 reading is neutral. And then next to that, this is your overbought swing VIX. When we talk about the swing VIX being overbought, next to that, when we talk about the swing VIX being oversold, that's what that is. Okay, it's very simple now. X and Y, these two are your short sell signals. Okay, if there's a 1 in either one of these columns, then that's a short sell, a sell short weekly signal. Okay, and then next to that, there's a day trade one also for like an intraday type of a thing. But your main selling short signals will be X and Y columns. Okay, and then your short sell price triggers is A, B, and AC. Those are these two right here. AB is your main sell trigger. You can place this before the market even opens and just let the ticket run. You use AC for gap downs. If the market gaps down below your short sell, your initial short sell trigger, then you're going to go ahead and place this one. All right, so you can catch the downward momentum. The next column is your stop and reverse to go long. If you're stopped out of the short position, you're always going to want to place this. Okay, always look to stop and reverse when you're short. All right, because when the downtrend runs out, oftentimes it'll just do like a V-shaped recovery on you, and you don't want to be caught short there. So this is a good place to be stopped out with profit and take up a long position. Next to that is the initial sell short profit target. Okay, so if you're short from here, this will be your initial profit target to take profit. Okay, we did put back some more columns here in the main sheet. There's your volume, of course there's the ticker. This here is your open, high, low, and close. We've put back on there for you. And we also added the alerts column back on the main page, because I know that the bot checks, bot check 1 and 2, are very important, and I know you like seeing the volatility alerts, the rally alerts, and the crash alert signals all on one page. And then if you scroll over, here's your Fibonacci retracements here. All right, we have those readings for you placed over here to the far right under column G. This is where you'll find your Fibonacci retracement readings. Okay, and you just trade accordingly. If you see the 61.8% bullish retracement, what that's saying is that this particular security was in a bullish position and has now pulled back toward its support area, and now you can look to take a long position here. Okay, that's what that means. And again, your PW status, column F here, is self-explanatory. It speaks to you now. It tells you exactly what to do with that security, what signal you're getting. You'll note you're either going to get like a 2-bar Charlie weekly breakout, or a Q wave weekly breakout, or you may even get your CPB breakout, which is your continuation confirmed pulse wave breakout signal. And some of these have issued stop and reverse alerts on them too. So instead of just your basic Q wave where you go in and put your initial stop and whatever, this one in particular, on this one, is telling you you have a Q wave signal, but you need to place a stop and reverse on this. Whenever you see stop and reverse on there, on a weekly swing trade signal, it's telling you that due to current market conditions, the market could be topping out for whatever reason. And even though we have a breakout here, you may want to go ahead and tighten up that stop. Instead of using the initial stop over here, instead of using this initial stop, you're going to want to use this stop. Okay, so what it's doing, it's just warning you, telling you to tighten up on the risk. And on this particular one, that you still have the quality of the signal there, but instead of using that initial volatility stop, you're going to want to use the tighter stop, so that if you're stopped out and the market reverses and can't hold its breakout, it's a false breakout, you don't want to be long, you want to be short. Okay, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'll see you in the trading room. I know you're going to have questions, but just remember what I told you. The tab is still there. I have all the tabs here. We haven't done away with the user manual tabs, and I'm constantly updating that and putting things in there, answering questions in there for you too. So be encouraged. Remember to take what you can and give nothing back.